Still can't hear me, huh? Mm. All right. Could you hear me now? Let me know. It should be live. All right. Mm. Okay, hold on one second here. Make sure we are good to go. I'm getting an echo. Hold on. Okay, you should be able to hear me now. How about now? Talk to me. It's the weirdest thing. I'm getting a major echo. Hold on one second here. Mm. Mm. Hold on, hold on. You guys have no echo, right? Yeah, I'm getting the echo on my end. All right, all right. Gotta love technology. Crazy. How about yeah, I'm getting that really bad echo, but mm-mm, just bear with me. I'm trying. I know you guys could hear me, but I'm getting an echo on my end, and I don't know why it's coming that way. Mm, hold on one second here. Yeah, this is a first, so I will make sure I can get this resolved. It's so weird that you guys don't hear the echo. Okay. You can hear me now. If you could hear me, let me know if you could hear me. Could you hear me? Okay. So you should be able to hear me now. Awesome. All right. Well, I had to lower my volume here because it's coming through. But you should tune off. mm, Okay, perfect. All right, let's get this thing started. If you can't hear me for whatever reason, just let me know. But thank you, and I apologize for this technical issue. We're going to jump right into it. Let me make sure I have all of the screens ready so that you could all see what I want to share with you. All right. Mm. Okay, so you guys hear me now. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing started again. Today, I'm going to go over and share with you a couple of tools and resources that you can use that are absolutely free that's going to help you become better crypto investors. In crypto, you can make money as long as you educate yourself and you learn the skills. Right? So what I want to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to go right into it. So if you have a pad and a pen, do not leave your fortune to your memory. I really want you to write down all of the resources that I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you some resources. Some of you maybe use these resources, you're using these resources, but there's one resource that it's one that I started using a couple of days ago that's unbelievable, and I know you are all going to love it. And the best part is that it's absolutely free. So make sure you write that one down as well. So let me go ahead right now and just share the screen. Let me know if you can see the screen once I share it. First things first, I'm going to share with you these banter bubbles. You can see these bubbles. Let me go ahead and turn off these things here on the side so that you can see the screen a lot bigger. Okay, now you should be able to see the screen. This is called the Banter Bubbles. It's a simple little tool, again, absolutely free. It's by the Banter community. And this tool basically gives you a bird's eye view of what cryptos are red and green in the hour, in the day. It can give you a good perspective of what's going on in the market. And you can see right now I'm on today, and for most of the day today, it's been red. I mean, it's been extremely red. There was a lot of fear in the market. But if you turn over to the hourly, you can see that coins have been turning green within the hour. So I like using this tool that the daily is red, and then I turn into the hour and they start turning green. That means those coins are starting to go up. So this is one of the first resources that I'm giving you right now. Second resource is this one here, okay? So this resource here, hold on one second, let me make sure I can see all of the comments. Yes, 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 hide all comments, there you go. All right, you should be able to see me. Okay, now this tool here is called CoinMarketCap. It's a simple tool, it's a great tool. It allows you to do a lot of research on all of the cryptocurrencies that are out there. You could also search by crypto within certain categories. And when you're investing in crypto, you need to make sure that you're doing your research. Before you put in and invest your hard-earned money into any cryptocurrency, you need to make sure that you do your research into that crypto. If not, you could be investing in a Ponzi, you could be investing in a bad cryptocurrency, you could be investing in a rug pool, some type of shitcoin. You need to make sure that where you're putting in your hard-earned money, it's going to make sense for you. So CoinMarketCap is that tool, and basically it lists all of the cryptocurrencies by market cap, and it goes in particular order. So number one crypto by market cap is none other than Bitcoin. And you can see right now, Bitcoin is right here, 64,846 is the price. It's up 2.36% in the last hour. You can see the total market cap of Bitcoin alone is $1.279 trillion, and the amount of volume in the last 24 hours is $39 billion. Okay? Now, in addition to that, take a look at this. If you want to do any research on a coin, let's use Solana, for example. You click on Solana, and once you click on Solana, what you're going to see is this. You're going to see the Solana page, the Solana chart. You can see what is done in the day. You can see what is done in the last 7 days. In the last month, you can see it's up 13.9%. You can switch over to the year, and you can see that Solana is up 600% in a year. In 12 months, 600% in 12 months. That's one of the beautiful things about cryptocurrency. All you had to do was buy this 12 months ago, hold on to it. That's 600% return on your investment. In addition to that, you can see the market cap. Okay, you can see the market cap here. You can see the volume. If you scroll down a little bit further, you can see the website. This is where you're going to go in and you're going to learn more about the community, more about the company. I want you to go to the website. I want you to read their white paper, and I want you to follow them over on Twitter, now called X. Why is it important to follow them over on Twitter? It's because whenever they announce anything new, you're going to know about it. You're going to know about it before the retail people know about it. Make sure that you are following all of the good projects that you are invested in, or the projects that you plan on investing in. Make sure that you are following them over on X. Okay, so you see all of this information here. Another thing you can do is you can find out where can you buy this coin. All you got to do is click on markets, and it's going to show you the list of all of the exchanges where you can go ahead and you can purchase Solana. You can do this with all of the different cryptocurrencies. So I'm going to come back over here, and you can see, all of the different coins, right? And yes, you could search for any coin like HNT, for example, right? So if you wanted to search for helium, you can search for helium. You can see that helium is an $848 million market cap. You can see that in today, it's up 8.42% in the 24 hours. If I go to 1 year, you can see that for the year, 191%. If you want to know where you can buy this particular coin, just swing on over to markets, and it lists all of the different exchanges where you can buy that. If you're interested in helium, invested in this type of a project, make sure you do your homework, make sure you do your research, go to their website, learn a little bit more about the project and what it is that they do. Also follow them over on X. A lot of people don't do this, and they throw away their money because they invest in something that they don't like. They invested in something that, quite frankly, didn't make sense, and they didn't know. Some friend told them about it. They ended up buying it, and you can get hurt that way. So my goal with these live trainings, and I also have an academy, is to really teach people how to protect themselves within the cryptocurrency space. I've been in the space since 2016, full time. This is all I do for a living. I've been teaching, training, and showing people how to win. And that's what I want to do with all of you that are watching today. Is I want to teach you how to win, but better than that, I want to teach you how to fish for yourself. You see, it's easy for me to say, hey, look at this coin and go ahead and buy it. That's simple, right? I want you to find and research and use the proper tools so that you can find your own gems, and you can be really proud when those gems that you find hit a home run. I want to teach you how to fish so that you can feed yourself for a lifetime. So go ahead and use this resource, CoinMarketCap. Now, don't forget, use X as well to follow all of the projects and follow the influencers and people that teach you, and people that you believe you can learn from over on, for crypto. You can go ahead and follow me. It's my real name here, Carlos Aponte Jr., and it has a blue check mark. That's how you know it's me. And it also says multiple streams of crypto. That's the name of the academy that I launched a year ago. It's called Multiple Streams of Crypto. And the reason why I named it Multiple Streams of Crypto, it's because in crypto, you can earn multiple streams of income. There's so many different things that you can do in the cryptocurrency space. You can buy and hold crypto. You can buy and sell crypto as a short-term trader, right? You can trade leverage. You can stake your crypto. You can borrow against your crypto as collateral and use other people's money to do some other things. There's so many things that you can do in the crypto space, and that is why I named the community Multiple Streams of Crypto, and I teach people how to earn income multiple ways within the cryptocurrency space. What's going on? Kokomo in the house. What's going on, Comanche? I see you. I see you. If you haven't introduced yourself, make sure you introduce yourself. Also, hit the like, smash up that like for that algorithm. I'm new to this whole YouTube thing. I'm gonna build up this whole entire channel with your love and support. We're gonna make that stuff happen. So go ahead, follow me over on X as well. Now let's jump right into the chart. The next tool that you need to use is TradingView. Now, for all of these tools, right? If you don't write them down, there should be links in the description except for one. So if you go into my YouTube description, you can see a link for all of these different tools. Now, if you stay towards the very end, I got a special boot camp that I want to give all of the viewers this access to this boot camp for free. If somebody else invited you to watch this, make sure you reach out to them because they can give you access to that boot camp as well. They have special access and they want to make sure you can get access to that. And if I invited you, then the links are in the description. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Just a couple of things I'm going to show you. For some of you who've been with me for a while, you know what I'm looking at. I am looking at the Bitcoin USD chart on the weekly time frame. I've also turned on an indicator called the Bitcoin halving. Now, how do you add this indicator? First, you can set up a TradingView account, absolutely free. It doesn't cost you anything, right? So go ahead and set up a TradingView account. It's absolutely free. After that, you can look at certain charts. Why do you want to look at these charts? You want to look at these charts because let's say you wanted to buy Bitcoin. You want to make sure you're buying Bitcoin at the right level. You want to make sure that you're buying it cheap. You're not buying it expensive. One of the mistakes that people make when they're brand new to the cryptocurrency space is that they FOMO in, fear of missing out. They buy cryptos when they're going up, not when they're going down. See, professionals buy cryptos when they're going down, not when they are going up. I'm going to share a tool with you that shows you exactly that, where the professional smart money people are buying the cryptos and they're buying crypto on the way down, not on the way up. They're selling it on the way up. Guess what they're selling it to? Retail people who have no clue, that FOMO in, that go ahead and see it on the news. Oh my God, Bitcoin is pumping. Then they go ahead and they buy Bitcoin at the very top. I don't want you to do that. I want you to buy cryptos after you do your research and when those cryptos are bleeding and they are down. And I want you to use the tools that I'm going to share with you today that are absolutely free so that you can buy and become a better investor on your own. So right now, this is the Bitcoin chart. And I turned on this indicator, these yellow lines, and this indicator is called the Bitcoin halving indicator. All you have to do is swing right over and you're going to search for Bitcoin halving indicator. That's all you got to do, and then you turn it on. Now, what I will do now is I'm going to go back in history. Why? Because this Bitcoin, after every halving, has been out according to plan. And let me just go ahead and show you something. People that are new to crypto, people that are brand new and have no idea, financial services or any, like stocks, options, commodities, forex, including crypto, all of the financial products that are traded on Wall Street, they go up and down like this. Okay, they don't go straight up like a rocket. Even a rocket goes, a little diagonal. So you want to make sure that you understand this so that you have conviction in the projects and you don't get shaken out when these things come down because they are going to come down on you. Nothing goes up forever and nothing comes down. Nothing's going to go straight up to the moon with one sweep. And I want to show you how Bitcoin performed after every halving. In addition to that, I'm also going to show you a take profit tool that I use to determine what levels I'm going to take profits on crypto. And I'm going to show you how to use it. And it's free. It's really simple to use. And I'm going to show you exactly how to set it all up. So let's go back in history. There's been a couple of halvings. I'm going to go back to when I got started in crypto, and that was in 2016. Now, after every Bitcoin halving, there is a sideways chopping side, right? It's like the Bitcoin is going up, down, up, down, up, down, and just chopping around sideways. And it does this for a couple of months. And I just want to point that out. So I drew this little circle. I'm going to make this bigger. I drew this little box for you. So the Bitcoin halving happened July 9th, 2016. And you can see that after the halving, it went around sideways, went up, down, sideways until December 16th. Look at that, right? So it chopped around sideways before we got the parabolic move to the upside. Take a look at this move, okay? From here all the way to the top, 2,390%. If you would have bought $1,000 in Bitcoin, you would have been laughing to the bank in a short amount of time, in 12 months. Look at this. From the time it went parabolic to the time it started to come back down, it was 12 months after the sideways chopping period, okay? Now, let's go and fast forward. Look what happened here. In 2020, May 11th of 2020, right? The halving happened here, and we chopped around sideways until October 20th. October 20th, we started to shoot up, and let me show you that move. We went from here, right? Let's just go from here all the way to the high here, 400 and let me move this out of the way so that you can see it right. Okay, look at this. So we went from here all the way to the high, 486%. And again, from October to December, so about 13 months after the sideways chop, okay? So from October 20th to December 21st, that was the bullish run, right? That gave people parabolic moves. Now we are about to experience a altcoin super cycle, because when Bitcoin moves 400% to the upside, that's what happened to the good altcoins. They exploded, okay? They exploded. They went up 5,000%, 10,000%, 20,000%. Amazing, life-changing returns after we start going through this parabolic move. But the reason I'm showing you this is because I don't want you to get shaken up. I want you to buy, hold Bitcoin if that's the coin that you want to add to your portfolio. And if it starts going sideways, starts going down a little bit, I want you to go back in history and know that we are very close to having another parabolic move to the upside. And if you're not in the game, you are going to miss out. You're going to miss out on it all. I do not want you to miss out on it. And if you do hold crypto, I don't want you to get shaken out and then sell it. Next thing you know, it goes up on you. Don't do that. Now, let's fast forward and look at where we are right now. So if you look at the halving that happened April 20th, and I'm just going to draw this little box, you can see that we are chopping around sideways. And we can chop around sideways if we go back in history to about October, right? November. And then by December, we should be skyrocketing, right? According, if you go back in history, right? That's what's been playing out. Now, once we start going up, this is when you need to really start paying attention, because I don't want you to make a mistake that a lot of people make. It starts going up. They start listening to their friends that say, oh my God, it's going to go to $5 million. Don't sell it. Don't sell it. It's going to $5 million. And then guess what happened? That coin does a complete U-turn on you. And if the bear market comes, it circles right back around, starts coming down, and you get left holding the bag. If you didn't see the movie Dumb Money on Netflix, make sure you watch that. It's the story about the investors that invested in the GameStop stock. It's a great movie. You should watch it. It's called Dumb Money. And there was a lot of investors that were following this guy on YouTube, and they was looking at him following him, and they wanted him to tell them everything, when to buy, when to sell, and they didn't know what to do. And some of them had millions of dollars in their account with a couple of $100. And guess what? They didn't sell it. And it came crashing down. They could have paid off their mortgages. They could have bought a couple of properties. They could have paid for their kids' college education, maybe a wedding for their daughters. They could have did so many things, and they didn't because they didn't sell. And I don't want you to make this mistake of not selling. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share with you a simple tool. Some of you who've seen this already, the more you watch it, the more you learn, right? It's mother skill. You got to see it repetitively, right? You got to continue to see it so that you can learn how to use it. So here's the tool I want to show you, and I want you to see what I'm going to show you, and I'm going to give you 3 price predictions for this cycle. Now, I'm not talking about Bitcoin in the next 20 years. I know Bitcoin is going to be $5-10 million in 20 years. I'm not talking about 20 years. I'm talking about what's going to happen in the next 12 to 19 months from now. Okay, I'm going to give you those price targets, and I'm going to give you a tool that you can use so that you could identify take profit levels for yourself. Take profit level for me might be a little different than for you, right? Everybody's different. There's nothing wrong with taking profits off the table. Most professionals take profits off the table. People that are not professionals don't take profits and end up getting hurt. There's nothing wrong with taking profits off the table. This tool is going to allow you to do just that. If you just joined us, welcome. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit like. Make sure you comment. You introduce yourself. Let's make it happen. Let's rock and roll. I want to make sure I'm connected with each and every one of you. Now, let me go ahead and share this tool with you. Now, the tool is called a Fibonacci retracement tool. You can Google or go to Investopedia, write that down, Investopedia, and I want you to search for Fibonacci. And it's going to show you how this tool works. It's going to explain it to you. But I'm going to show you right now how to use it. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I am going to take these things out so that you can just see it a little clearer. I'm just going to take all of these things out. This is where we are right now. So guys, we are chopping around sideways. That's cool. That's normal. This is exactly what happens. I'm excited to be in this area. Why? Because it's giving us all an opportunity to buy more, buy more, buy more. See, you don't want to buy up here. You want to buy now here. Okay. I'm going to give you these price predictions right now. Take a look. But before I do that, let me just go back in a little bit of history to show you how to use the tool and to see what it did in the past. This is for Bitcoin. You can do this use the same tool for your other cryptocurrencies as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing on over here. You see what I'm doing, right? So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click on Fibonacci retracement. Okay? And if this is going over your head, don't worry about it. I do more trainings like this. There's a link if you want to join the community. I go through this in detail. I got a complete training course on this. In addition to that, at the very end, I'm going to give you access to a trading course that you can go through in about 7 days that will teach you a lot of this stuff. All right. And it's free. And it's free for you. So let me go ahead. I'm going to go and click on Fibonacci retracement. Now, what you need to do to determine your take profit levels is you got to go from the all-time high. You're going to go from the top. Write this down. You're going to take a Fibonacci tool. You're going to go from the top of the all-time high, and you're going to drag it all the way to the bottom, to the low of that cycle, to the bottom of that cycle in the bear market, and then it's going to give you the ranges to take profit. So right here, you see me right here. This is the high. I'm going to drag this down to the bottom, and I'm going to move it over to the side like this so that you can see the targets. Now, look at the targets. So if you was in crypto in 2016 in Bitcoin, and you were holding it and you didn't know where to take profits, and you use this tool on the next cycle, this is where you would take profits on the next cycle. So you go from the top all the way to the bottom. I'm going to clear this up. Let me just take all of this out so you can just see what's important. I want you to turn on these indicators here. All right. So I want you to turn on the 1618, turn on the 2618, that's take profit 2, and the 3618, that is take profit 3. So go ahead and look at this. We're going back in the future. I'm going to make this bigger so that you can see this. If you would have been buying Bitcoin here, right, 2016, 17, 18, 19, and now you wanted to take profits in the next bull cycle, you would have used this tool. Your first take profit would have been 29,661. Notice how we hit that, right? The next one, 2618, 46,000. Notice how we hit that. The third one, the third take profit level, 62,000. Notice, I'm going to make this bigger. Notice how we hit that. So the tool that I'm giving you has played out in the past as well, right? So now I'm going to show you, let's fast forward. Let's go into this halving of 2020. So what do? You take the Fibonacci retracement tool, you go from the top, drag it down to the bottom over here, and then it's going to show you some TP levels, right? Now, if you go, I'm going to show you this right now. Look at this. So you go from the top all the way to the bottom here. Now, these are the take profit levels for this cycle. Now, I don't have a crystal ball. I'm just using this tool that was invented, a long time ago by an Italian mathematician called Fibonacci. And this Fibonacci tool works. And it's a good tool so that you know where you're going to take profit in your portfolio on the cryptocurrencies that you're holding in your portfolio. So the first TP on Bitcoin is $102,000. You see that right there. The second one is $156,000. You see that right there. And the third take profit is $209,000. Those are the three levels that the Fibonacci tool is giving us that we could expect Bitcoin to get to in this cycle, okay? Based on past history. Now, here's the difference from the past and now. Now we got Wall Street in the game. We didn't have Wall Street in the game before. So we got major institutions. We got people like BlackRock that have billions of dollars under management. BlackRock alone could invest in one day more money than the whole entire crypto market is worth on their own, just one company. That's how valuable these companies are. How about the countries, right? How about countries like Saudi Arabia that got never-ending supply of wealth? How about the United States? How about the UK? These guys got a lot of money. They could add crypto to their reserves, and it can take this to a whole nother level. So we didn't have that in the past, but we have it now. So these numbers could be low compared to where we can get to, all right? So how I would take profit on these levels is I will monitor it closely. And once we get over this level, what I would do is I will put sell orders, a limit sell order under. And then when we get over this level, then I'll put a limit sell order under, just in case it comes down, it sells my coin, and I took all of my profit. But if it continues to go up, I'm still in the game, okay? That's how I'm going to play it with Bitcoin here. And I'm also monitoring everything. Guys, you can't do this all on your own. You need to be part of a community, and you need to be learning every single day. So as a member of the community, we talk about this. We look at this. We look at the portfolios. We make sure that we're going to take profit at the right level so we don't make a mistake and sell ourselves too short. I don't want to take profit at 100. This thing can go to 300, right? So we're monitoring everything. So continue to learn, continue to educate, but use this tool. Don't forget, I'm going to show you how to use it again. It's called a Fibonacci retracement. We're going to click over here, Fibonacci retracement. All you're going to do is take it from the top all the way down to the bottom. Okay, so you're going to go from the all-time high of the previous cycle to the all-time low, and it's going to give you the levels of where to take profit. Make sense? And what you want to have in your settings for the take profit. This is for take profit in the settings. You want to have the 1618, the 2618, and the 3618. Now, I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to turn on the limit orders. Where do you buy coins at the right price? This is another tool. So I talked about the take profit. Now let's use the Fibonacci for something else, right? We're going to use Fibonacci to determine the levels where you want to go ahead and buy certain cryptos, right? So let's say that you wanted to buy any particular coin, right? Let's say I wanted to buy Chainlink. Let me turn off these things. I just want to show you something. Let me turn this off. Let me take all of these halving things out. Bitcoin halving. All right, I'm going to take this out. Now, let's say you wanted to buy a coin. Right? And if you just joined us, welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button. Let me go ahead and show you this simple tool. So I'm going to come over here. Let me just go to a daily chart here. There's a daily chart. Now, let's say that you wanted to buy Bitcoin chain. You've done your research. You're following them over on X. You went to their website. You know what they do as a company. Now you want to invest in this particular project. Right? You're going to invest your hard-earned money into this project. But now what you want to do is you want to look at the chart and you want to use this tool that I'm sharing with you right now. It's also called the Fibonacci tool, but it's a retracement. And I have some different settings, and I'm going to show you those settings. And all you got to do you're going to go from the bottom now. Remember, not from the top to the bottom. Top to the bottom is to take profit. Bottom to the top is to find your good entries. Now you're going to take this tool and look at this. You're going to go from the bottom to the top. Boom. Now, here's what we see. If I wanted to buy this, as an investor, not as a trader, trading is something completely different. I'm going to give you access to a course for trading, right? This is completely different. I'm talking for investing. The first entry would have been here, okay? So the first entry would have been at the $13.62 range. The second entry is the 12.65 range. And this entry here, the $11.95 range, you notice how it came down and it bounced. Let me go ahead. I had an alert here. I'm just going to turn this off. Okay, so you can see it. All right, so I turned that off. There you go. So you can see that this is the 7A6. So if you're investing in a crypto, I don't want you to buy that crypto with the sky high. I want you to use this tool. You're going to go from the bottom to the top. You're going to turn on these settings, the 382, the 0618, and the 0786. If you want to take a screenshot for the settings, go ahead and do that right now. You could also go back to the replay. Those are the settings. All right. The best area to buy is the 618. You see this yellow line? I got it in yellow because this is that golden zone. This is the best area to buy a coin for a reaction. And you usually get a big reaction. So if you would have had a buy order here, look what happened. Your order would have got filled. It would have came down a little bit, but it doesn't matter because this all happened the same day, and now you'll be up in profit already. You see that? Versus somebody who just buys it when it's green at the top, and then it comes down on them. So use this tool to determine the areas that you're going to be buying the cryptos as for your investment, and you're going to be dollar cost averaging in on these levels. So if you wanted to buy this, the first level would have been here, your second dollar cost area would have been here, and the third dollar cost average area would be here at this level. And then after that, you set it and forget it, let the baby ride. So that is how you use this tool to buy cryptos at good levels. In crypto, we're in this thing to make money. Don't kid yourself. Write this down. I keep getting these. So many people with this. They just always, oh my God, I love this coin. Do not fall in love with any cryptocurrency. That is a rule. Do not fall in love with any cryptocurrency. Take emotion out of it. Take emotion out of it. We're professionals. You fall in love with your spouse, you love your children, you love your pets, you love your friends, you love your family. You do not love your crypto, okay? Crypto is a financial product that you cannot fall in love with. If you fall in love with a crypto, you are going to be holding that crypto for the rest of your life and you're going to be losing money. I've seen people lose so much money. There's one coin, I'm not even going to talk about that coin right now. And people have been buying this damn coin for 7 years and it's still not up. It would require a 700% move for them to break even from 7 years ago. You're in this to make money, not because you love the technology. Let's not kid ourselves. You're not computer scientists. If you're tuning in here, you're not a programmer, you want to make money. And that's what I'm going to show you. How to make money. Bottom line, how to make money. All right? That's what I'm showing you right now. Okay? And look at this. Fell in love with vet the last cycle and learning. Same thing happened to me. I fell in love with a coin and I held that damn Cardano. Whew, oh my Lord. I could have sold that thing and made so much money. And I held it, held it, held it. What a big mistake. You're not going to make that mistake. Okay? We don't fall in love with cryptos. We don't fall in love with stocks. We trade them, we invest in them, they go up, and we take profits. Okay? We don't tune into people on TikTok and people on Instagram saying, "Oh my God, this is the best coin in the world. This is going to happen. They're going over here doing parties." No, we don't care about that stuff. Right? We're professionals. We're in this thing to make money like the professionals. All right? And this is why I'm sharing these tools with you. And the other tool I'm going to share with you is going to blow you away. Okay. Now, so we went over the Fibonacci's, use it to take profit levels, use it to find entry levels. Cool. All right. Let's eliminate this. Let me take this out of the way here. Okay. Now, let's talk about another tool. Right. Let me go into this. I just want to show you something. This tool right here at the bottom. You guys see this tool? You see this tool? This is called a stochastic RSI. Stochastic RSI. It's absolutely a free indicator. All you got to do is go here, search for stochastic RSI like this, and you're going to click on it, and now it's going to be in your chart. And here's how it works. Okay? Here's how this thing works. When a crypto is oversold and it's bleeding red and all over the news, they're telling you the Bitcoin is crashing, crypto's crashing. Your Uber driver tells you, "Oh my God, I invested, it's going down. Oh my God, I can't believe it." That is when you're going to be buying. That is when you're going to be buying. And this tool is going to give you, it's going to show you the area of where to buy. When it's down here, it's oversold. When the crypto is oversold, you buy it. Just remember that. When a crypto is oversold, you buy it. Professionals are buying the crypto when it's going down. Rookies are buying it when it's going up. The only way to get crypto is to get it from somebody who's selling it. Guess who's selling it when it's going up? The professionals. I want you to be a professional. You're going to use this simple tool to determine when a coin is oversold so that you can buy it, and when it's overbought so that you can sell it. Now I'm going to show you over here on this 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart. Look at this. Look at this. What happened right here? You see this? Look at this. Look at the RSI right here. This was today. Look at that RSI. You notice that, right? Look at that. Look at this and then look at the chart. Right? Look at this. Saw that? It's going, look at it. It's going down, 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 down. Everybody's freaking out. Everybody's panicking. It gets to the oversold territory. Boom, we get this nice reversal candle, and bam, it goes to the upside. If you would have bought it here when everybody was freaking out selling it, you would be up right now 4% in 1, 2, 3, 4 hours. 4%, 4 hours. Make sense? Now, take a look, okay? On the daily, we are still in the bottom. So from an investment standpoint, that's why there's different strategies for traders and different strategies for investors. From an investment standpoint, you want to buy cryptos when those RSIs are at the bottom on the higher time frame. So the daily, the weekly, this is where you want to get in on those points. And you can see that we're getting to the oversold territory. Let me show you another example of this. Look at over here, okay? You guys see this. Look at over here, oversold, okay? And if you turn on the news, when crypto is going down like this, and you can see it's going down here, turn on the news. Turn on Instagram, turn on YouTube. Everybody's telling you the market's crashing. That is when you're buying, okay? When it gets down here, if you would have bought the fear, it's called buy the fear, and you would have sold it when it got to the top, that would have been a 25% move in about 2 weeks. Not bad. 25% move in 2 weeks. Buy the bottom, sell the top. Okay? So this Fibonacci tool, you buy the bottom, you sell the top. Cool? Write that down. Buy the bottom, sell the top. Guess who doesn't sell the top? Okay? People that are in love with the coin. People that fell in love and they wake up in the middle of the night and they look at their phone like this. Okay? You don't want to do that. You don't want to be that person. Okay? You want to make sure you're buying the tops, selling the tops and buying the bottoms. Cool? Now that's that other tool. All right. Good job. See, off the book bottom. You bought a nice dip. Congratulations, because you are up on that one already. Pretty awesome. Okay. Now, this is another thing to pay attention to. You can see here, and let me tell you, when you join our community, you get access to Discord. And in our Discord, you got traders, you got a lot of good investors that are talking about all of this stuff, right? So if you see over here, right, Charlie Boy is saying the RSIs were down 5 hours ago on almost everything, you know, and it was down on multiple time frames. It was down in the 5 minutes, it was down in the hour, it was down in the 2 hour, the 4 hour. You know, on the daily, it was down almost on all of the time frames. So there was money to be made in the market. All you got to do is you got to be fearless. You got to use the tools. You got to be fearless. You got to do opposite of what the rookies are doing. Cool? Now, let me go ahead and show you something else, right? So now, let's show you this tool. Now, this is another tool. Write this one down. This is a new tool. I've been using it a couple of days. It's awesome. It's called 𝗦𝗡𝗕𝗦𝗡. I have a free account. I haven't paid for the pro version or anything like that. So you can see here, right here, this is the website, 𝗦𝗡𝗕𝗦𝗡.com. Cool. There's a lot of things that you can do on this platform. I mean, this is a platform for pros. Professionals are using this platform. You can see the fear and greed index here, right? What is the fear and greed index? It's exactly what I've been telling you about right now. You buy the fear and you sell the greed. When everybody's buying and it's overbought, that's when you're selling. Now, look at this. It explains it to you in the chart. Why should you measure the fear and greed? I'm going to go ahead and read this to you, but I want you to, make an account and use the tool. Look at this. The crypto market behavior is very emotional. People tend to get greedy when the market is rising, which results in FOMO. FOMO is fear of missing out. Fear of missing out, right? And then you can see here, let me turn all of these things off. Also, people often sell their coins in irrational reactions of seeing red numbers. Why do you think the markets do that? The market makers do that on purpose. You turn on CNBC, when the market is going down, everything is red. It's to mess with your psyche. Everything is red to screw you up, right? When you go to YouTube, all of the influencers got these red, clickbait tiles. The market's crashing, Bitcoin's crashing. Oh my God, it's the top end. They do that on purpose to mess with you. So you want to know this, okay? Because you want to respect your money. You don't want to fumble during this bull market. You want to make sure that you don't panic out, and you want to make sure you're buying the right coins at the right level, right? Now, look at this. With our fear and greed index, we try to save you from your own emotional overreaction. There are two simple assumptions. Extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That could be a buying opportunity. Professionals see that as a buying opportunity, not as a sell opportunity. Now, look at this. When investors are getting too greedy, that means that the market is due for a correction, right? The market has been going up way too long. What do you think the pros are going to do? They're going to sell it. Why are they going to sell it? Because they know the rookies are up there about to FOMO in and buy the top. So they sell it, the market comes down, and then they buy more using the same money at a lower price. And they buy more than what they had. Simple. Simple stuff, guys. Simple stuff. Okay? Yeah. Pay no attention to Jim Cramer at all. The guy is definitely off his rocker. If you pay him, he promotes it. Right? And then he flip-flops. He's another flip-flopper. Weird. Now, okay, so that is something that you can do over here. Now, let me give you the magic sauce right now. Okay? These are two things that you need to pay attention to so that you know which direction a market could be heading to. Because the market makers want to make money, right? Market makers want to make money. So this is the liquidation heat map. What do we see? When you see these red, when it's red like this, look at this. 67,100. There is $484 million sitting there from leveraged traders that could get destroyed. The short traders will get destroyed at this level. If you see down here, there's not much going on down here. The money is up here, $484 million. Let me ask you a question. If you are a market maker and you're going to get the money, don't you want to get the $484 million that you see? Yeah, you see where the liquidation levels are, right? You see where people stop losses, right? This is where I see this thing heading to, right? So we got to pay attention to all of these tools, right? So if you would have seen this, you would have not panic sold your crypto, your Bitcoin, right? Next, this is the magic sauce, right? Ready for this one? This one is going to blow all of you guys away. This is the smart money concept. Right? This is showing you where the smart money is buying, and this is telling you where the smart money is selling. Is selling the concept. Okay. Now, this is today. I want to show you something. We're going to go into the chart. This is Ethereum's chart. I want to just show you something. This is going to blow you away. You ever wanted to have a tool that you can know where people, the pros are buying? This is the tool. Now look what happened. Look at this. Okay? Look at this right here. $5 million in orders. You see this right here? Did you guys see this? The green. Look at how big that is. $5 million in buy orders. What was the price? Look at the price. $3,100. $5 million worth of orders. Okay. Crazy. That is huge. That is huge. Now look what happened. I'm going to show you this. So remember I said that the professionals are buying as it's going down? That's what the pros are doing. Now, the pros are also selling on the way up, right? Why? Because they're buying it as it's coming down. They're buying cheap. They want to bargain. They want to buy it cheap. And then when it goes up, guess what they do? They sell it, right? And you can see that here. Look at over here, okay? How much was sold? $2.6 million was sold at $3,500. It was filled completely. As soon as that happened, it goes down. Look at this. I mean, look at this order. 593,000. As soon as that's sold, it goes down. Look at all of these sell orders up here. $1.53 million at this level. $3,500, and at that level, boom, it dumped the market. Look at that. You see that going down? Right? Now, the buy orders, the pros are buying it at the bottom. I'm going to show you the chart. Look at the chart here. Let's go into this, into the daily here. And let me just show you this. Let's go into the hour really quick so that you can see this. This happened today. Now, look at the level, the $3,100 level. You see that? If you would have had this tool and you're a leverage trader or just a spot trader or an investor, you would have bought like the smart money people buy at $3,100. You would have seen it. You would have seen it before everybody else saw it. Everybody's freaking out. Everybody's saying, oh, I think it's going to go low. It's no more thinking, no more thinking. No emotion, no thinking it's going to go anywhere. Where the orders are at, where the money's at, that's where it's going. And this is where the orders are at. That's where the millions of dollars of orders were at $3,100. And guess what happened? I'm going to make this bigger so that you can see this candle. Look at this. It comes down. It triggers that millions of dollars of orders for Ethereum. And then it comes down a little bit, wicks down, and guess what? There's no more orders down there. So guess what it does? It reverses. Boom. Go back into the chart. Look at this. Comes down a little lower, right? All the orders got filled at 3,100, and then it's just skyrocket. Beautiful, right? Let's do that with Bitcoin, okay? So now I'm not making this stuff up. Smart money, dumb money, okay? This is a thing. It's like a real thing, all right? Dumb money, they buy things when they're sky high because they want to get in the lottery. They buy the lotto ticket the wrong way, right? They buy it at the top. And the smart money buys it down. Look at it. It's coming down. Look at all of the buy orders as it's coming down. Pros are buying as it's coming down so that they can sell on the way up to the FOMO people, to the retailers. Let's change this up and let's look at Bitcoin. All right. So let's go to Bitcoin here. Let's look at Bitcoin. Now let's do the same thing for Bitcoin, and you can see, look at Bitcoin. All right. Same thing here. Now Bitcoin has a lot more volume, obviously, but look at all of the orders here, right? The bulk of the orders, $6 million at $6,300, $6 million. And then you had a smaller amount, 3.19 million coming in at 62,500. You would have seen these orders already. You would have seen them in advance. Then you would have taken the trade. And look what happens. It comes, it fills up all of those orders, and it goes up. Now, what the smart people are doing, the smart money, they're buying. They're buying. It's coming down. They're buying. They don't care. It's still coming down. They buy more. They buy more. They buy more because they want to make sure they secure that bottom so that when it goes up, they can sell it to the rookies. Okay? And if you can see this here, people are always saying, oh, I don't know why it came down. Well, look at over here. Look at this. $14 million, 200 Bitcoin was sold. Excuse me, $24.93 million was sold at $70,000 on the 13th. That's a lot of money. You would have seen those sell orders in there in advance. So you would have sold as well. And look at what happened. Look at the candle. It triggers that amount of sell orders, and poof, it comes all the way down. You see that? You can see it. Don't forget, write this down. You're going to buy the fear. You're going to use this tool to find where the big limit order blocks are in, and you're going to sell when it's going up. Okay? That is how you do it. So good news, man. That is good news. Good news. Let me know if you guys are enjoying this, if this stuff is really cool information for you, and you are really liking this tool. It's called Point A, and this is the Pro chart. All right. So the Pro chart right here. So that is how you use this tool. You can see all of the orders in advance, and that is going to help you. Look at Solana. Look at Solana over here. Look at this. Look at this big wick. They bought it. They bought it. They bought it. All the way here. Look at that. 1 million. Look at this. 235,000. Look at over here. 2.25 million. And they filled up that damn wick. And boom. Right? And I bought as well. I bought it. And I bought at this level here. Right? Before this red candle, came all the way down. I bought at like 164 and change. And I bought for my own person to hold it personally, not as a trade. But I bought there. Right. So this is something that you want to make sure that you're using, so that you are following what the smart people are doing, and not what the new people, the dumb money. But that's what they call them in Wall Street, the dumb money. You're not doing what they're doing. Cool. Now we're about to wrap this thing up. Don't forget that is the tool 𝗫𝗓𝗄. 𝗫𝗓𝗄. This replay will be available. The replay will be available. You can catch it right here on YouTube. Now, last thing I'm going to share with you is this. Okay? Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. Yeah. All right. Now, how would you like to learn how to trade and have a company give you the money to trade for it? How do you like that? Well, there's a link in the description for 𝗫𝗪𝗫𝗪. It's in the exchanges. It's in my description somewhere. I want you to go ahead and click on it, set up an account. You live in the United States, you can set up an account, no KYC. And after you set up an account, what you want to do is you want to go to the back office where it says more. You want to search for TRADINGVIEW. Now, TRADINGVIEw, this is leverage trading where they give you the money to trade for them, and you keep 80% of the profits. Here's how it works, okay? All you got to do is take a test. They call it a challenge. You select the challenge mode, and you start your crypto prop trading journey. Next, after you pass step 1, you go to step 2, challenge 2. And once you pass the second test, they give you the money. And now you are trading with other people's money. OPM, other people's money. You know how long it would take for the average person to build an account of $50,000? Imagine going through the training, plugging into the community, learning how to trade, and now you learn the skill set, and you can become a prop trader with a $50,000 account or a $100,000 account. Do you know you had a $100,000 account and you take one trade? Let's look at that Ethereum trade today. That went up 4%. And you would have went in 2x. And it goes up 4%. That's 8%. 8% on $100,000. You made $8,000 in a few hours. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you can do. I believe in you. I know you can do this if you learn these skill sets, okay? Now, here are the different challenges that they got. $5,000 challenge is $50. The test costs you $50. A $10,000 challenge, the test costs you $100. A $25,000 challenge, the test costs you $200. A $50,000 challenge, the test costs you $300. All you have to do for anyone that you choose is you got to pass the first test and the second test. All you have to do is take the account up 8%. 8%. Then you cannot have a max loss of 5%. That means you can lose 5% of whatever the number is that you're taking a challenge for, and you cannot go in a trade where the trade comes down and do 10%. But you're gonna learn how to do this. I'm gonna give you access to a training course with some trading tools, and then I also have a private academy where we go in a little more detail on all of this stuff, right? If you wanna really learn how to do this. I believe that you can change your life in this cycle in crypto. And there's so many different things that you can do in the cryptocurrency space. But one of the cool things about trading is that trading could reward you each and every day. You can make money when the market goes up, down, and sideways, but you have to learn the skill. But you can learn. I see people learn this stuff in 2 weeks. I see people learn how to do this in a month. You can learn how to do this, and now you have an extra way to generate more income for your household. Now, I want you to think about a $50,000 account. If you are trading on your own using your own money, you're taking on way too much risk. Because if you have an account, let's say $1,000, or $5,000, and you take a trade and lose, you're gonna lose your money. But even if you're winning trades with a $5,000 account, how long is it gonna take you for you to grow that account $50,000? A long time. Right? Even if you take a trade, take the challenge and fail it, and take it again and fail it, and take it again and fail it, take it 5 times and fail it, you're all in $1,500 before you passed, and now you got a $50,000 account. I want you to think about that. That's what I did, right? That's what I know people are doing within our community, and I know you can do that as well, right? So make sure that you sign up. Now, if you sign up for 5,000, you can only have 1 account. So if you're good and you sign up for 5,000, you pass, that's all you're gonna have is 5 grand, right? So go for the gusto. Go for the gusto because you don't want to have to close an account and open up another account. You don't want that. You wanna make sure you're in it to win it from day one, okay? So that is that. Now, we have a private Discord. There's a link for the WAP. You can see it in the description, right? I also have a Facebook community, absolutely free. There's a link in the description. Feel free to tune in there. Now, here's in the description. If somebody else invited you to this, reach out to them if they're members of my community, and they will give you access to a nice. Let me just go ahead and show you something. This is the little trading course. It's absolutely free. It's called a boot camp. I want you to take the boot camp. All you got to do is put in your name, last name, and email address. If you want to put in your phone number, you can. If not, no problem. Nobody's gonna spam text you or anything crazy like that. And you're gonna get access to this free trading boot camp. Cool. And in that trading boot camp, you're gonna learn a strategy and some skills where you could learn how to become a trader like this, okay, and get funded. If you want to join that particular community, they have a trading portal and they have some excellent tools that identify cryptos that are ready to buy. It also identifies cryptos that are oversold and overbought instead of you having to manually do it with the stochastic RSI. They have an amazing trading portal with all of these tools, and it's only like $50 a month. So it's super cheap, super affordable. And if you're going to be doing this, I mean, it just makes sense to learn the skills. It just makes sense to continue to educate yourself so that you can deserve success. And you have to do it for your family. I mean, this is your chance to really go out there and score. So, guys, with that being said, I know that I went a little longer. Thank you so much for everybody who stood plugged in. Technical difficulties for the first 10 minutes or so. I hope that you use all of the tools and resources that I gave you here today, especially the free ones. If you want access to our community, reach out. All the information is there. And you all have what it takes to believe in you, and I want to help you every step of the way. So thank you so much. Enjoy your Thursday. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. And let's go out there and let's win together. Take care. Mhm.